Fox News just cut away. Fox News cut away right as he said it, literally. I am done pulling any punches with Donald Trump. It is time to call him out as the terrible human being that he is. Now, I am annoyed because he just took the stage in North Carolina and immediately made a joke about Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, nearly being beaten to death by a hammer in his own home. And Trump has made jokes like this many times in the past, but this one was especially annoying. Not only because I recently read Nancy Pelosi's book where she details how traumatic that was for her entire family. She has 5 children, and I believe she said 9 grandchildren, and it all shattered their lives. Paul Pelosi hasn't been the same since, and he is traumatized, and it was all made worse by Republicans making jokes, spreading conspiracy theories, being nasty, and it's all a top-down movement from Donald Trump. But this also makes me mad, because Republicans tried so hard to gaslight us into thinking that Democrats are responsible for this political violence after Trump was almost assassinated, even though I have the proof, I have the receipts that I will lay out throughout this video that Republicans have notched up the tensions in America ever since Donald Trump entered politics. Really, ever since Newt Gingrich was the Speaker of the House. He used a lot of bombastic rhetoric, but let's not waste any time. Let's break down Donald Trump's North Carolina rally. Before we even dig into the Nancy Pelosi, Paul Pelosi stuff, we have a lot to talk about there. I want to play this clip of Donald Trump talking about election fraud because this issue is important to me. All that I ask is that you leave a like on the video below and subscribe to the Adam Mockler channel.
Look, we have to win, you know.
The most dangerous part is that he tries to crack jokes throughout his authoritarian rambles. But I just want to say, Donald Trump is a projection machine. And I'm not just saying that as a talking point. Every time he talks about VP Harris using notes during her interviews, that's because he said that he uses notes as well. That's something he would do. Every time he says that I'm not a puppet, they're a puppet, that is him projecting. And when Donald Trump says that Democrats are the ones that are cheating, it's because Donald Trump tried to prove that the election was stolen. He went through 60 different courts. They all said no, and that was fine. But then Donald Trump tried to steal the election through extra legal means by pressuring election officials into finding votes, pressuring Mike Pence into choosing a fake slate of electors. So Donald Trump is projecting in this clip. And again, there is zero evidence of election fraud. How the hell does somebody who has spread so much fear, so much distrust, and so much disinformation still have so much power in America? It is a complete failure of the Republican Party, and honestly, a lot of it is probably Russian propaganda. Definitely Russian propaganda. Let's move on to Nancy Pelosi. Donald Trump said, quote, Nancy Pelosi has a big wall around her house. Of course, it didn't help too much with the problem she had, did it? And this is the exact moment that Fox News began to cut away and use the talking head presentation style because they wanted to block what Donald Trump was saying. They don't want a repeat of the Dominion lawsuit. At this very moment, Fox News was like, we cannot show this anymore. Also, this is counterproductive to Donald Trump's argument. He's saying that Nancy Pelosi's wall did